out. They're a father and son duo who spent last year on an adventure across North America.
Well, now Bradley and Barney Walsh are about to hit Europe as Barney continues his mission to try breaking Dad. What the hell was that?
No idea.
What kind of sport is that?
Bradley and Barney join us now. Good morning to you both. First of all, where do you find these things to do?
Oh, well, you know, we just look around. Basically, I give a basic route out to the producers, and they kind of come back with some different activities. I go along as well, and I say, "Oh, I've seen this on the telly, or I've seen this here. I'd love to try this." And they just find a route with these incredible things. I mean, I wish I could say that I found fear yepping. I didn't find fear yepping. But that is just incredible stuff. Yeah. I mean, well, that's cool.
Is that what it's called? Fear yepping. Fear yepping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Canal jumping. Yeah.
Canal jumping, yes. So just explain that, because, I mean, every shot there surprised me. So he was running, I could see water, and he jumps on what looks like a pole vault, then climbs the pole vault, then gets to the top and doesn't go into the water, goes into the sand.
Yes. Yeah. The further you go across and land, it's like a long jump sort of thing on a pole. But it's all right. It's all right for Spider-Man here. It's all right for him. But for me, Lumpy, it's like I've got no chance. It's Phil. I tell you,
crazy
it's
stuff.
Crazy. It really is.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Now, bearing in mind, Barney, that you have actually broken Dad in the past. I mean, in America, broke your back in 3 places. Isn't there, when you approach this now, and he is facing his fears, aren't you even a bit concerned about him, seeing as you have already broken him once?
I am. No, you know what? Yeah, no, I am concerned, and I always, you know, it's utmost priority that Dad is safe. I don't think that's all. But yeah, no, he loves it. To be honest, you've really come out of your shell, and you've really started to enjoy the things that we do, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it is. But I never realised that heights was my thing. I used to help my dad. My dad's no longer with us, but I used to help my dad on roofs and stuff as a roofer, and so I had no problem. But all of a sudden, since I got to sort of we started doing this gig, heights have been a real problem for me. That, for instance, that climbing wall is called Excalibur. And that's 140 metres,
is
it, or something?
That's 10-storey building equivalent.
It's just mad. It's
what was it about that, Brad, that was the challenge? Was it the height thing, or was it the exertion of actually getting up there? Because that's a long climb.
Yeah, it was just, well, normally it takes a professional climber like 15 minutes. I was on it for 45, and I had to keep stopping, and I couldn't look around because it's really seriously high. And the part that I'm climbing up, the underside of it, it's only sort of 3 feet thick, 2 feet thick. So if I come off the side, I'm just left dangling, and you forget you've got a rope attached. Yeah. It's really scary. And listen, Phil, here's something for you. Oh, Happy New Year, by the way, Michelle.
Yeah.
Phil.
Happy New Year.
I've got to say, so you know how all this started? Phil, do you know how it started?
Go on.
Right. So we were all at a party in Portugal. All of us, you was there, Steph, everyone, Dan and Holly, everyone there, and you showed us a video of your mum wing walking. Yep. And Dan said to me, "Brad, could you do that?" I went, "Absolutely not." And then Dan said to Barney, "Could you in the conversation, could you get your dad to do that stuff?" And that's how it started.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, my mum's fault.
It's your mum's fault.
So this is so successful, and everybody loves it. I absolutely love it. So have you done America? Was it the fact that we're in a pandemic that sent you to Europe? What are the plans for the next ones?
Yeah, well, we did 2 trips in America, and we loved America. I mean, going to different states, and it's just like America's like a microcosm of the world, really, because there's all different climates and everything like that. But we really wanted to go to do something different, and Europe was great because we could do a country an episode, and it was a different culture, a different language per episode, different things to do. and
places you wouldn't normally go.
places like Slovenia, for example, we went to, and
beautiful,
yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah, stunning.
It's so, it's so nice that you can take on that adventure with each other. Barney, I know that you said this time that you felt that you had a lot more in common with your dad.
Yes, yeah. Well, we really get on the road, don't we?
Yeah,
and we have lots of fun. And I remember you telling me that it's kind of like when you started out and you were on the road and doing your kind of thing.
When I was doing stand-up comedy back in the early days, when I first started out, was driving up and down the M1, the M6, all over the motorways. That's it. It's like being back on the road, and it's fantastic. As a band member, Rochelle, it's like being back on the road. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I'd let my kids break mum though. That's the only thing that's different.
It's funny actually because you might have thought I was terribly rude then as I'm looking at my phone, but I've actually got. Here you go. So this is my. At the time. This is my 83-year-old mother. That's her on top of the plane, waving as she goes over. That is my wing-walking 83-year-old mother. We could not believe
what a legend
that she was doing it. And that's what started the whole thing off.
Oh, my goodness. I love that story.
Just looking for that.
And that is absolutely true. Brilliant. And it just shows you that biplane there for commercial travel had outside toilets, and that's why I feel...
I want to quickly talk, Brad, about another project that you're doing, because this sounds, for the times we are in, if ever there was something that needed revisiting, I definitely think it's the Darling Buds of May, and this is the Larkins. You're starring and executive producing. 30 years ago, this was massive. Yes,
it really was, and I think that to bring something back like that it'll give sort of the viewers a shot in the arm. It's one of those beautiful pieces. The books by H.E. Bates are sensational, and it gives it is nostalgia. Channel 5 have done All Creatures Great and Small, and that's been brilliant. That was an absolute stroke of genius, and that's been brilliantly reviewed and watched. And I think that something like the Larkins will be really, really good, and a lovely thing to be able to do and bring a bit of warmth in these troubled times, because it's been tricky, as we all know.
Yeah, we need it, don't we?
Guys, thank you. Lovely to see you. Happy New Year. Can't wait to watch. It's such a terrific series. Very funny. Breaking Dad tonight at 8 on ITV. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year. See you later.
I just want to see him do the clip at the start. I'm desperate to see it. I hope that's tonight.
Yeah.
I hope that's tonight.
I'm just trying to figure out whether I'm due any commission for that.
I mean, well, surely.
I mean...
It's your format.
Well, it is essentially my format.
It's your format.
Anyway, we'll come to that. Yes. I think my lawyers will talk to your lawyers.
Sort that out.